Miles Gordon telling Harry Douglas pregame, last year was a tough year, lost his mom, didn't play as well as he wanted to. Blake Jackson, the speed sweep to the near side, a big gain for the Battlehawks. Just underway in Arlington. Week 4 of the UFL. This time it'll be Jacob Sailors. Corral to the backfield will make something out of nothing, and Jaden Price met him first. Third down and long coming up, Roderick. It is a timing-based offensive attack. Battlehawks 49% on third down this season. Play clock winding down. Wilkins falls down with a snap. Ball popped out late. And this play is still alive. Chris Odom takes it back the other way. And a touchdown is the call from 39 yards out.
Yeah, as Manny Wilkins plans to go forward, you can see that right leg just gives out on him, and we've seen that enough time with quarterbacks where it makes your mind go to.
Luis Perez, the quarterback, an empty backfield, looking to throw it. And right in front of the goal line, the pass corralled by Zay Winstead from East Carolina to stand out for the Pirates. And the two-point play is good. It is 8-0 Renegades.
So now you have to move on. It's next man up, and I hate to say it like that, but if you're the St. Louis Battlehawks, you can't be worried about your quarterback going down. You got to try to win a football game right now.
Blake Jackson with a crease. And ahead to the 43. Cole, did you ever have a starting quarterback at Auburn go out to an injury that early in a game? We honor Rodrigo Blankenship, the former Georgia standout. A 56-yard field goal last week. And a 55-yard attempt on the way this week. And Blankenship bangs it home. Oh, you hired him as the head coach back in '99 when he was just 39 years young. Clay Brooks from the one. A cut, a maneuver, and brought down near the 30. We check in again with Cole. This run attack will be on full display. Lunch leads the UFL and rush yardage. He's going to be tackled behind the line. Falu met him quickly, and a loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11.
And the one snap on the two-point conversion, and then coming up in their first possession and stopping this Arlington team.
Marquette King gets it away. Ja'Cour Pearson right up the gut. Good field position. Ball comes out. Renegades hop on top of it. There's one immediately cashed in for a touchdown in the two-point conversion. Perez, wide open. Canella into the red zone. Renegades have to hurry. Long had a gleam in his eye talking with us this week about some of the special plays he had in store for St. Louis. Pop pass to the edge. Payton. Oh, he got there. Devontae Payton, another touchdown for the Renegades.
Well, in-man on the line of scrimmage is really the only one that's going to have a chance at this, because once Payton gets outside,
It was Mims that went in motion. Sailors, the running back, stacked up and driven backwards. We'll check in again with Aaron Dolan, our sports. 2 touchdowns already in our first quarter. Near the end of the frame on third down. And dug it across the middle. Wide open is Mims. That will move the sticks. Hey, you would think he is one of those fiery, competitive kinds of players, and he is just more reserved in the process. Going to take off and run and be brought down near the 40. Charlie Thomas III. Signed with the Browns. A cup of coffee back in 2023. It's third down. Duggan needs 14 for the Battlehawks. Going to float one deep, man-to-man coverage. And it's intercepted. Chris Claybrooks. Well, he turned around. He was playing center field. And perhaps the easiest INT of his young career. Be a 58-yard field goal attempt from here. Instead, they'll roll the dice. 4th and less than a yard. And the screen, there it is to Sailors. An easy first down and a lot more. Big play for the Battlehawks, who are in business. Feels like one of the longer drives of this season in the UFL. Number 4 to play in the half. Duggan's going to be swallowed up. A race to the quarterback, Chris Odom, the Arlington native with a kiss.
Come on, Cole.
We'll take a look at that one.
Rodrigo Blankenship back on the field, connected from 55 earlier today, and this effort from 31 is good as well. 3rd down and 10. Battlehawks have been trying to run uphill the entire half. Manny Wilkins out, Duggan in with time, pressure, and he didn't have very much time whatsoever. 3rd down and 16 for Perez. Looking long, Perez heaves one deep, man-to-man coverage, and it's caught. Rumbling into the end zone, Tyler Vaughns.
Including a fumble return for a touchdown. And you got to feel like if you clean some of this up, you're right in this game.
Duggan gobbled up again, driven down. Pass was intended for Gary Jennings. 3rd down and 6. Certainly within range of Blankenship. Battlehawks 3 of 9 on 3rd down today. Duggan, I don't think so. And another sack. It was Chris Odom. Blankenship back on the field. 2 for 2 today. This attempt from 53. And Rodrigo Blankenship with authority bangs it through. Full house backfield on 3rd and short. This has been a problem for the Renegades. And it will be again. Lassoed behind the line of scrimmage. Evion Smith. Day Hunter in at running back, flanking Perez. And it's a battle of wills at this point. These two defenses making so many plays. Screen goes to Seth Green, and a big play on offense. And the Renegades, their first down since way back at the end of the 1st quarter. We asked Chuck Long this week, are there different ways you can get the ball to Winstead? He said, no, we like what we're doing so far. Center step for Hunter. And the Battlehawks up to the challenge. Perez sold it a little bit, didn't he?
He sold it. He's a salesman. Well, it was unnecessary, so Mike's got us there.
16 to 9, 2nd down and 7, and picked off, intercepted by Willie Harvey. Here come the Battlehawks. Touchdown, St. Louis.
He's sitting right here in the middle as Willie Harvey. It's zone coverage, and watch him read the eyes and how early he breaks on this ball. Luis Perez hasn't even thought about throwing it, and Willie Harvey is already breaking because that's where the eyes of the quarterback go. And once he catches it, it's just a foot race. And if you're a linebacker, you better win a foot race against those offensive linemen. What a read by the middle linebacker, Willie Harvey, trusting what he sees, taking a chance.
Choctaw Stadium, the Statue of Liberty playing Peyton on the end around racing towards the end zone. Javante Peyton. It'll be 1st down and goal for the Renegades. Chuck Long, the crafty play caller for the Renegades. Gain of 23. Day Hunter. The pivot through the pocket into the end zone. Oh, and he found a way across the goal line. Still a 1-possession game. Let's see what happens on the conversion.
Teddy Hunter's legs are so strong. He's got great contact balance. This is the extreme of it, though. I mean, the ability to stay off the ground with multiple guys falling all over you. Up until that point, Arlington had been 2 for 2 on 2-point conversions. It's what they do. It's what a lot of people in this league do. I don't mind them going for 2 at all.
Pump fake, and Duggan in traffic again and brought down another sack. The Arlington defense, their 6th of the game.
It was an off-season emphasis of his, that speed, quickness, and agility.
Yeah, he's been working on that to try to be more mobile in the pocket situations like that. Sal Cannella driven backwards towards midfield. Here's Perez. He'll extend it. And then not for very much longer. He's going to step out of bounds. Chris Garrett. Battlehawks will be forced to punt. 6 minutes and counting remaining in this game. Hoffrichter gets it to Price. Jaden Price, a stutter step and a path ahead to the 35, and that's it.
53 five-man protection, too, so if you have a pressure, it would get home.
How aggressive do you want to be here as well with this touchdown lead? And Perez sacked back behind the 30.
To create that initial pressure.
Talma Pinu has the most sacks in the UFL into this game here in week 4. Pearson, you mentioned special teams. Great starting field position for the Battlehawks. Duggan, the Heisman Trophy runner-up. Same year he led TCU to the national championship game against Georgia. He'll buy some time across his body. The pass is there. That's a first down, St. Louis. St. Louis 1 for 4 on 4th down this season. It all comes down to this. 4th and goal. Intercepted. And the Renegades survive. It's Harris bringing it back the other way. Ajene going to take it to the house. And the over somehow hits on the pick 6 from 100 yards away.
Duggan's trying to hit the slant, just a little behind the receiver. And then Ajene Harris is Johnny on the spot, collects the football and finishes in the end zone. A frustrating possession inside the 10-yard line for the Battlehawks. And what started as a very promising one as they got down the field, they abandoned the run game on those last 2 plays.
The 2-point attempt after the penalty. And here's Perez. Going to float it towards the back, and it's grabbed. Devontae Payton had a touchdown in the first half, and the 2-point conversion in the second.
They put together a couple of drives to get points. But really, this was a team effort. A couple of defensive scores. Special teams came up with a big turnover to create a touchdown. So a real team effort in what wasn't a virtuoso performance offensively, but that defense for Arlington is for real.